you doing, everybody? Nick DiVirgilio here to talk to you about this DW Collector's Exotic Series 5-piece shell pack. Now, I've been really kind of blessed and lucky these days to sit behind a bunch of DW's exotic kits. And this one is, well, the term we've been using around the halls of Sweetwater these days is ridiculous. Ridiculous in a really good way. This is a gorgeous drum kit. DW has done cedar in the past, but recently John Good, the wood guru of the drum world, he travels the world to find woods to make drums with, and he found this gorgeous cedar, and they brought it back for 2015. And man, you could really see the knots in the wood and just the deep kind of lush color. It's just fantastic looking. Now, if you notice a little something different on the front of the kick drum, the hoops, you have an option with this drum kit. You can get these hoops in a synthetic faux leather hand-stitched drum hoop. You get for the front and the back side if you like. You can also, if you don't want to use the faux leather hoops, you can use the regular cedar hoop. This is really gorgeous, man. They lacquered this thing so perfectly on the inside and the out. It's just amazing looking. So you can use the cedar hoops on both sides, or you can use a leather hoop. It's just kind of an upgrade that comes with the kit. It's a nice kind of elegant finishing touch. Really cool feature. DW's Collector Series are their flagship, top-of-the-line drums. It's the best of the best of the best that they have. And you can get anything you want in the Collector Series. You can totally customize any shell configuration, any size, whatever you like. But with the pre-configured kits, they have basically tuned these drums to give you the most optimal tone for each size drum. It's called SSC, Specialized Shell Construction. And the different size drums have different construction. So what that means is, the drums are made out of plies, and there's wood grains in each of the plies. So the wood grains go vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. And how they combine those plies and the wood grains over the top of each other makes the drum sound the way it does. So all of these drums are 100% North American hard rock maple. They're 8 plies with a 3-ply reinforcement ring on the inside. Okay, for the rack toms, you have an 8x10 and a 9x12. And these are the VLT shell construction, vertical low timbre. And what that is, the innermost ply and the outermost ply of the shell, the wood grain goes vertically. It's really good for these size drums, 12 inches and higher. You get that kind of high-pitched crack that you want from smaller drums, but still enough warm tone out of each so you get a really good pitch between each drum. Okay, for the first floor tom here, it's a 12x14, and they use the X construction here. Really good for this size drum. X construction means the wood grains go diagonally over the top of each other. And as you start getting to this size and bigger, you want a little bit more low end, a little more round tone, and it's really good for the 14-inch floor toms. When you get to the bigger floor toms, 16 and higher, on this drum kit you get a 14x16-inch floor tom and an 18x22-inch kick drum. So for the kick drums and big old floor toms, you get the VLX construction. That means 6 of the 8 plies, the wood grains go diagonally, the other 2 go vertically, and you get the lowest fundamental pitch with that construction, so it's really good for the low drums. So they've basically tuned the drum kit to get an ideal pitch for each drum, and they kind of all go together as a whole to make one really, really cool sounding drum kit. Let me get into the sound of these toms for you right now. These drums sustain, especially the floor toms, they sustain a long time, which is a really good thing. But you get a nice, warm, clear note, at each drum. It was easy to tune them, too. I'm going to put the snare wires back on so you can hear a little bit of the buzz in the background. And with the drums right now, I just have clear, single-ply Remo Ambassador heads on here, so you can get the crack of the clear head, and different head combinations will work really well with these drums. A thicker head, a little bit of dampening, whatever you want. I mean, you can really get a bunch of different kinds of tones, from drier to wide open like I have them now. It's just, you could take these drums wherever you like. The kick drum is big and beefy. That comes with the DW custom kind of dampening pillows. You get one on the batter side and the resonance side. There's a little bit of Velcro in there, and it just barely touches the front heads. I have a Power Stroke, a Remo Power Stroke 3 on the front head here, and it's got a nice snap and a big kind of low-end boom to it. Really easy to tune and get to that pitch, and it's got a really good combination with the snare drum. Just with the look and the sounds of these drums, it's really inspiring to play. It makes you want to sit behind this drum kit and just rock out all night long, which I just might do when this is all over. And since these drums are DW's Collector Series, the hardware you get is all of their high-end hardware. You get the STM rack suspension system. Drums hang freely, resonate really nicely on the rack toms. Their classic turret lug. The counter hoops, triple flange counter hoops, are all graduated in weight. They're a little bit lighter on the smaller drums and heavier as they get down to the bigger drums, all just to add to the resonance and the tone of the drum. Great claws and spurs, really nice, beautiful floor tom legs. I mean, just everything you get with the Collector Series is the top-notch stuff. And all of that comes together with one fantastic sounding drum kit, and obviously the look is just really second to none. What a beautiful drum kit. Okay, if you want any more information about this DW Collector's Exotic Series 5-piece shell pack with this beautiful natural lacquer over cedar, just contact your Sweetwater sales engineer.